Hi, I'm Brianna Dizon, and I am going to do a science project on which chips are greasier. Here I have 3 different kinds of Lay's chips. I have baked Lay's, kettle cooked Lay's, and classic Lay's. First, we're going to figure out how much grease is in the baked potato chips. I have a kitchen scale, and I have weighed 10 grams of potato chips on trial 1. Now we are going to pour the chips into the center of our graph paper. Next we are going to place some wax paper over our chips. The chips with a rolling pin and wait for 1 minute after they're crushed into little pieces. Now we are waiting for 1 minute. About 30 more seconds left until we stop the timer. And it looks like we're almost done. So dump the chips on the wax paper, and then we're going to see how much grease is on the graph paper. It seems like there's not a lot of grease on here. Next we are doing trial 1 for kettle chips. Now we have laid out the kettle cooked chips, and we have weighed them, and they weigh 10 grams. Now we are going to do the same experiment like what we did with the other chips. Now we are going to dump this onto the graph paper. And we have to keep them in the middle. Then we get the wax paper and we put it over just like we did with the other chips. We're also going to get the rolling pin to crush them into little pieces. Next we're going to set the timer. We're going to use the stopwatch to make it for 1 minute, and we'll see how much grease is on there. We are about to be halfway until we have to turn the timer off. Looks like we only have about 15 seconds left. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Explosion! Now we are going to dump the chips onto the wax paper. Looks like there's a lot of grease on here. Now we have got the classic Lay's, and it weighs 10 grams. And so now we have to pour this onto the graph paper. By the way, this is trial 1. Then next we're going to make sure these are in the center. Then we're going to put the wax paper over here. And we have to crush it with this rolling pin. Oops. Okay. It crushed. And next we are going to set the timer for 1 minute, We'll start in 3, 2, 1. And it looks like we are about halfway, and we're about to be to 45 seconds, and we'll have 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! And now we are going to set the wax paper right here, and we'll pour the potato chips right onto the wax paper. Move. There's a lot of grease on this one, maybe because it's black. Now I've finished conducting my experiment, and I will show you all my results. So first is trial 1, baked lays. It had 26 squares that I saw. You might see more, but that's all I saw. And next I have baked lays trial 2, 48. There's 48 squares that have gotten filled in, and we're done with baked lays. And now we got the kettle cooked trial 1, 54 squares filled. And then next we got kettle cooked trial 2, 38 squares filled. Then we also had classic trial 2, 300, but I estimated on this one. And then I had trial 1, Lay's classic. That is all my results that I have had. Now I have came to my conclusion. Now what my question was, how greasy are your chips? And well, I found out from least to greatest, the baked had the least. And then kettle cooked had the second least. Then classic had the best. So that is all my science project for now.